Hey guys, welcome to a brand new episode of Pokemon Duel. Today I'm talking about the 3 legendary birds, Articuno, Zapdos and Moltres, or 4, 5, 6 legendary birds as you may have faced in the Flying Gym Cup. Are they OP? Definitely. They're so dangerous. They are a constant threat to you in terms of 3MP being able to surround you. They have amazing attacks. Articuno has the plus 20 damage. Zapdos has the yellow giant wedge that can kill any purple attack. Then you got Moltres with the burn and the just high powered attacks. They're so deadly and they are so great, and I'm so happy that I just pulled an Articuno, my second one. But can you win without them? Can you rank realistically into the top 120? So if we look at the rankings, we can see that straight away from the top there is a trend of people who are in that region. They have legendary birds, and not only just 1, 2, they have 4, and it is a pattern of, you can click any of these names and 3 legendary birds. You can have T-John with 4 legendary birds. There's definitely a pattern of getting there for the 120, and getting into that top range, I'm not sure. But when we start to look at bronze and silver, some people don't have them at all. So patterns that work for you, that you guys might try out if you've got them, is using a lot of Weavile or Sneasels. They get the buff of the 20 plus damage, and if you've got 3 Weaviles, then you have a massive bonus of plus 40 once they're all on the field. And I've seen people being taken out by those, and they're so dangerous. The only difficulty with that is that you have to play tactically to make sure that you can get all of your people on the field, which can be pretty hard at times. Balancing, but countering that, by the way, if you do face that, I recommend take one of them out straight away. Try and put them back into their PC or onto the bench, because as soon as one's off, they lose that buff of damage, and they can be a lot easier to take down. Other techniques I recommend, if you have got Gyarados and Magikarp, use it, because it's so great. People they're not familiar with it yet. I mean, when I first went against it and I was battling a Magikarp, I knew that it could evolve. I didn't think that it would evolve and stay on the field. I thought it went to the bench and became a Gyarados, but it does. Once you've got it, you can. I've seen people put it on their goal line. You attack it, and it's a surefire like extra life. So if you've got one in your squad, definitely use it. My recommendations again for countering that is try always to surround it. If you surround the Magikarp, it will just go straight to the PC as a Magikarp, and kind of negates that risk of having it and it turning into a Gyarados. Gyarados is a beast. For anybody who hasn't seen the stats, this is what it looks like. It has a huge 100 Hyper Beam, which can the next turn will always be the other players, and it goes to 110 if evolved from a Magikarp. You've got Storm, all neighbour Pokemon are moved to the bench and gain weight. It's deadly because that becomes 2 stars. So my advice, just get rid of the Magikarp by that surround if possible. Otherwise, just make sure you've got a Pokemon near the Magikarp that has 110 attack. So a Moltres with Crushing Flames, or an Yveltal that's got that extra plus 10 buff from using Dark Mist. So I've been battling for, I've literally just got that Magikarp, and I only have used 1 bird. So if you've got that 1 legendary bird, you can definitely make some way into the top rankings, and you don't actually need one to get into the top 1,200. So there's definitely a chance at a bronze match. Can't remember who it was in here, but this guy has 3 birds. Tintin has, this is constantly changing, so I can't get the same guy up. But earlier, before I was going through them, and somebody had, they had a, 2, here we go. So this guy has 3 Weavile, 1 Natu, he's got the evolution, so it turns into a Xatu, that teleport that gets 4 stars when it evolves, Greninja and Yveltal. So 2 hurdle jumps, and he's using the double chance. So you do not need one to get that bronze trophy. And if you haven't got a great squad, I mean, getting 3 Weavils is really hard. I've only got 2, but keep grinding away at those early wins. 1 to 4, you may have noticed, 1 to 4 is a lot easier. Then you hit that 5th, and then you just get matched with somebody with loads of birds. And at 5 to 11 is a lot harder. So just keep grinding away, getting 1 package at a time if you have to, and there's some good drops in there. You can get Ho-Oh Yveltal still, you get Charizard Blastoise. There's some good Pokemon in that mix, so just keep doing that, and you'll build your squad up with just grinding. You don't need the gems to do that. But remember, these OP birds aren't going to be as OP forever. It's just for this tournament, because having that +1 MP makes that surround risk so much higher. Articuno having that +20 makes it so much more dangerous. When we go back to the way they are, if you're battling in the normal league, the 3 MP makes a massive difference on the board, and when it goes back to 2 MP, it will have less chance of getting surround. It takes what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moves, so 4 goes to get to the goal line, whereas currently it only takes 3. So it's a big difference. So don't lose faith in that. Keep grinding away, get your squad up good, and you will have a good chance at ranking. Okay, that's all for me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you have, hit the like button. And if you want to keep up to date with future content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Okay, that's all for me. See you next time. So ignore what I said about Zapdos only being in the boosters from the shop, because right as I was editing this, I pulled a booster for my 11th consecutive win, and 7 times without any EX, and the final one I got Zapdos, and not only that, I got Gyarados as well. So amazing pull. So yeah, but that means hopefully you guys can pull the same, get them from the consecutive boosters. So good luck, guys. Hopefully you have the same luck as I did. See you later.